Hello YouTube, hello trade pros. Thank you for joining me today, and we've got another special video for you all. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the best way to start day trading futures for beginners. So I know over the past few months, what we've seen is out of the ordinary. We've seen an emergence in traders among the pandemic that we've experienced throughout the world. So the coronavirus COVID pandemic has brought a new form of trader, and a lot of more traders are emerging, a lot more day traders are emerging. That's amazing. Now that we've gone through all of this, of course, the pandemic may not be over. The world, or the Western world, seems to be more open to adopting a different work culture. So one that balances the work-life balance a lot better than originally, and open to adopting a different work from home culture a little more often, or just completely in general. So we may see people working from home a little more often in the coming months, coming years even. So that gives the opportunity to actually start learning new skill sets like this, like day trading, for example. And that's where a lot of new day traders emerge. The road was paved for this emergence of new day traders. Now, it will continue to grow, and this may be the best time to start getting into the markets. There's volatility, there's movement, there's opportunity, and it's surprising because usually in the summers we see sleepiness. Now, in this video, I will show you the best way to start day trading futures for beginners. What do I wish I had done if I could restart? And what advice would I give myself? Now, this is a personal opinion rather than financial advice. But before we start this video, I want you guys to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you want to see down below in the comments. So hit that little bell to notify you when we do go live each and every morning. And let's go ahead and get started with this video after this intro. New to trading, you've been attracted by the financial markets, the promise of potential money earning from home, whatever it may be, that has pulled you in. Now you're thinking, where do I start? What do I start with? I don't even know what an asset is, let alone what futures may be. Now, futures are a derivative market. A little background on the futures market: it's extremely liquid, has a lot of opportunity for profit. It has low margins through discount brokers, and the sheer liquidity enables you to trade smaller size and leverage, of course, smaller size and earning big profits, or earning the ability to actually learn on a cheaper rate with some of the things that we're going to be talking about today. Now, why futures over different markets? Huge centralized exchange, huge in liquidity where some stocks may lack, Forex may lack in terms of centralized exchanges. And futures also give you the opportunity to trade micros, which give you an opportunity to get into the market at a very low cost. Now, if you want to trade futures, what do you need to know to get started? Well, first, you're going to want to know what technical analysis is, what charts you need to have for trading futures. What are the best things to learn at the beginning? Now, in terms of technical analysis, it's pretty simple. All we do is we look at different charts and identify trade opportunities, like I do have in front of me right here. Now, this chart that I just opened up is a range chart. What's pivotal in technical analysis? Understanding multiple different charts, what they mean, how to use them, and so on. So this is a range chart. It's based on the tick movement. So the S&P 500 futures market, for example, moves on a tick by tick basis rather than dollars. So a tick is a quarter point. You can see right here on the right hand side, 64 quarter, 64 half. That is one tick of movement that we just experienced. So using charts like tick charts, like range charts, reversal charts, that rather based on time or based on ticks, will give you an advantage in the futures market. Now, that doesn't mean there's no room for time charts. It's just I'd rather see the tick by tick movement because that's how this market works. So you really want to understand how the technical analysis portion works. What is technical analysis? What you'll need to know based on technical analysis, and also what kind of charts are best for futures. Now, don't get me wrong, you don't have to jump into an educational system. I'm not saying you have to join TradePro or a different system, whatever system's the best, but there is a lot of free education actually, even on YouTube, on our channel, that lets us know and lets us experience different avenues in learning. So you can learn a lot for free at the beginning of your journey and then look for something a little more, maybe joining us, maybe joining someone else to get that upper edge of education. Now, the main thing I wish I had learned at the beginning of my trading career, and I think everyone should focus on, is a stem from technical analysis, and that is how to read market structure. So the number one thing that I find of value is understanding how markets move, how market structure moves, how to identify bullish trends and how to identify bearish trends. We have a lot of information actually on our YouTube channel, but this is the one thing. If you can do as much research as possible and learning how the markets move based on market structure, a bull trend moves in higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and ceases to move in that direction once these trends are broken, and a bear move goes lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and ceases to form once that trend is broken. Understanding how the market structure moves in that respect, for example, on this chart as well, will give you a major upper hand in the beginning stages of learning how to trade. For example, right here, got great market structure tools. You have tops right here, right? Once you break these two double tops at this point, what happens? Price moves up and uses those double tops as support to continue to the upside. Undeniably, on my chart right now, you see a bullish trend, and you can identify trade opportunities and trade setups just purely based on the market structure, identifying that market structure movement. Just using this chart, what I could see is the move to break a new high started right here at this R1 level, so the 59 area to 59.75. Now what I'm expecting is to see a pullback into there if the bull trend is going to continue, so I can grab it for the long to continue higher. If we break through that area, maybe I might start looking for the breakdown trade and a momentum fade to the downside. So understanding market structure is very pivotal. Now, the second aspect of this, learning how to trade to start trading for day traders, trading the futures market. What I want you guys to do is completely forget about indicators, whatever it is, all that. I want traders to start with a blank chart, and this is what we call naked trading. So I just want all traders to start with a blank chart, nothing on it, no indicators, just draw your levels, draw your zones, and start from there. Because what this does is helps you identify the market structure of the market, how the market moves, and being able to see where those trade setups are just purely based on the movement of the market. So this will help you hone your market structure skills if you just get rid of everything, all indicators, because they tend to lag, and focus on what the information is right in front of you. So what information is the market giving you right now? Having a blank chart in combination with market structure, learning technical analysis is the main cornerstone of the education process. You can find a lot of things how to trade futures, especially online, for free, but then at a certain point, you need to start practicing. Now, how do you practice? This is a pivotal point in learning how to actually start day trading. Now, which platform can you trade on? That's a very key thing. Which platform will present you with the tools that you need to start practicing? Number one, you have to find a platform that allows you to practice with a demo account. What we use is Sierra Charts. This is a great futures trading platform. It has all of the key little tools that we need, order flow, market structure, whatever it is, to actually trade. They also have a simulated version of the account, which is amazing as well. There are a lot of free accounts there, a lot of free platforms that do offer simulated trading or paper trading. Sierra Charts offers it on a delayed basis, so I think it's a 10-minute delay to actually get that free paper trading account, but that's good too. And then you should find discount broker as well, because once you practice, there's a certain period, practicing between a month and maybe 90 days, to really hone your skills, and then you should be looking for a discount broker. Now, the practice doesn't really end. There's another step in futures trading that may not be available in different markets. Now, instead of jumping straight to the equity minis, for example, you can jump to the micros, which are 1/10 of the size. We talked about micros time and time again. Now, this is still considering honing your skills and practicing, because the micros won't get you to that $1 million trading account realistically. They're 1/10, meaning 1 point is worth $5 on the micros per contract. So having a discount broker that allows you to trade these micro futures for a very cheap rate, like AMP futures, for example, you need $40 of margin to trade one equity micro. This allows you to actually hone your skills, practice for less money, for less risk, and grow from there. You can scale up, learn how to scale up. And what this does is enables you to get out of that sim environment, because you don't want to be trading demo or sim or paper trading for too long. You want to learn how the market actually works with real money, because there's a huge difference between sim trading and real money trading. Whether it's $5 a contract per point, or whether it's 10, 15, it's way better than going out there and starting to risk $50 per contract per point as you would with the minis. So use a small account, use small contracts like the micros, and start learning how the futures markets work in a live environment. We have a lot of chart books available for all the trade pros. Now, again, I stress that at the beginning stages, you should look at whatever makes sense to you. So after you guys have done the practicing, you've found a lot of educational tools. I think the final piece to this puzzle, the final piece to start day trading futures, getting it all well done and wrapped up, is finding a community of like-minded traders. I think this has helped a lot of people, finding traders that want to trade futures or want to trade stocks, want to trade Forex in a very tight-knit community that is helpful rather than having toxicity. Find a community of like-minded traders that trade together and want to win together. We've developed one at TRADEPRO Academy because that we found that some of the communities out there weren't exactly what we were looking for, but we created this community a while ago. Since then, a lot have popped up and a lot have been created. Now, we've got the community here on Discord. You can see we've got conversation going on all day, talking about levels, talking about different economic things, and also how to better your trading. Just generally ask questions. We've got multiple chats here. This is what our Discord looks like, and we love to help our traders in there. So there are a lot of traders that know more than myself or others at TradePro Academy in a lot of respects, and by that we all learn together. So finding a community of like-minded traders is very pivotal. We've created a community also in our live trading room every morning where people interact, and also our elite rooms where you get voice interaction. Now, this community has helped me a lot to first be accountable for my trades. I don't take trades that I would be embarrassed to show, or trades that don't really make sense and don't follow a plan. I also am accountable to those who want to learn, so I provide the best of information. I've also learned a lot throughout this community and this Discord chat, and made a lot of new great friends, lifelong friends. So there's many, many benefits to having a community of like-minded traders. Now, to start day trading futures, you do not need a lot of money. You need just about $500 to $1,000 to start and learn from there with the micros. So it's not an expensive thing to do, especially if you're managing to work from home, or if you've got a lot of free time coming up in these next few months. So keeping active, keeping busy, and keeping engaged, learning a lot, having education to go by, and this lifelong skill is an opportunity for you right now. So if you guys enjoyed this video, again, drop a comment down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. What did you guys learn from this video? What do you need more clarification on? Maybe we could make an external video, an auxiliary video to this. But I hope everyone enjoyed, and catch us next time here on YouTube. This is Victoria from TradePro Academy. Take care, everyone.